You drop a single drop of sticky lemonade on your kitchen counter on a warm Tuesday afternoon. You wipe it up with a wet paper towel, feeling pretty confident about your quick response time. 10 minutes later, you walk back into the kitchen and stop dead in your tracks. A single-hour traffic. The obvious answer is that they are simply watching the ant directly in front of them, or perhaps they are looking up at the giant toaster as a fixed landmark on the horizon. Except most ant species have atrocious vision, and many navigate in pitch-dimensional space. An ant's antennae act like a pair of hyper-shaped branches with split angles, usually set precisely between 50 and 60 degrees. An ant, returning from a successful food run, approaches the fork from the narrow angle and glides straight through toward the nest without slowing down. An outgoing ant, coming from the nest, feels the specific geometry through its body movement and knows instantly which fork leads outward. Pause. It functions like a physical subway switch track built directly into the floor, where the shape of the turn automatically routes traffic without requiring street signs. Here is where the mathematics of the colony gets surprisingly clever. Pheromones naturally evaporate into the air over time if they are not continuously refreshed. If an ant takes a long, winding, indirect path to a food source, the return trip takes much longer, meaning the scent trail fades before many ants can use it. If an ant happens to find a direct shortcut, it completes the round trip in much less time. Breath. More ants complete the short trip in a given minute, stacking layer upon layer of fresh scent onto the shorter route. The longer, inefficient path simply vanishes into thin air because nobody is left to reinforce it. It is identical to modern navigation apps like Google Maps rerouting thousands of drivers based on live crowd data, except there is no central computer running the server. This system works with incredible speed because every single ant blindly trusts the collective chemical data. However, absolute trust in an automated algorithm leaves the colony open to catastrophic system glitches. If a scout ant accidentally intersects its own returning scent trail in a wide circle, it creates a deadly feedback loop known as an ant mill. Pause. The ants behind it begin following the continuous circle, constantly laying down fresh scent and convincing the ants behind them that they are on a high-value highway. Thousands of ants will march in an unbroken spiral of death for hours until they literally drop dead from physical exhaustion. It is the biological equivalent of an automated rogue script getting trapped in an infinite loop on a server, burning up processing power until the entire system crashes. When you stand in your kitchen looking down at an ant line, your brain naturally wants to credit the individual bugs with discipline. You imagine a tiny traffic officer directing the crowd or a detailed spatial map stored inside a microscopic skull. Breath. In reality, an individual ant is almost completely clueless about the big picture of where it is going. It does not know where your kitchen counter ends, nor does it understand the layout of your house. Pause. The intelligence is not located inside the insect's head at all. It is written directly onto the physical environment itself. The entire ant colony acts as a single, massive superorganism, using your kitchen tile as an external hard drive to store memory in real time. So the next time you drop a piece of toast and watch that invisible line assemble across your floorboards, take a closer look. Swipe your clean finger across the center of their path to wipe away 2 inches of their chemical memory network. Watch the marching line stall out, scatter in frantic circles, and then, within seconds, stitch itself right back together. Pause. You are not looking at a nuisance interrupting your afternoon. You are watching a living computer algorithm code itself across your kitchen floor.